Okay guys, I'm going to call this the 3D Robotics APM 2.6 Build 2, version 2. The first one was a quadcopter, and this one's going to be a HEX. I bought the frame, I bought the landing gear from Spark Fun, 13 bucks. Built a temporary tray out of some birch, just from a hobby store. Everything's zip stripped down, and for a test flight the battery will probably hang that way, but permanently it'll probably be zip stripped down. The good old meter there. And this is all going to be done with Turnigy 9X. I robbed my quads for their Skywalker 40 amps and the DT70s. And this is Hobby King's HEX. Of course, it has no harness, so I built my own harness. It's a continuous ring. It starts from the input from the wires. It goes all the way around to the last motor. These are bulleted on and heat shrunk on. All of the ECSs are bulleted on and heat shrink on. Temporarily, they're held down just with, forget what those are, 3/16. Does that sound about right? 3/16 inch screws. I'm going to bury the flight controller in the center, and probably have to put the GPS on directly on top this time. So if this all works, next comes some sensors. Hopefully I'll be able to lift a little bit more with this. And that's the whole idea. So wish me luck. Alright, Garage Pilots. Welcome to the Skunk Works. This is about my 4th or 5th build here. It's a hexaframe, those who can't tell. This was the kit without the printed circuit board, and I built my own wire harness. It's cobbled together from the Hobby Wing ESCs from a previous quad that I had, and I ended up purchasing 2 more. Took those off the Aerosky H100. As you can see, I mark them for the arm and the direction, you know, just to make it a little easier on setup. Of course, it'll all come apart. That tape will all come off eventually. The DT70s, also from Hobby King, and the landing skids and the mast are from Spark Fun. Now this is flying on an APM 2.6, which is temporarily zip stripped to a piece of foam right now. It's had one maiden flight that I'm pretty happy with, and so that'll all come apart and be permanently mounted. I'm flying on a tried and true Turnigy 9X, and everything there is working happy. Again, because of the snow outside here in Iowa, it makes it kind of difficult to get outside in these 20-degree days and fly these things. So in the winter, it's obvious we've got a lot of time to invent and work on things. After this will come a tricopter, and you'll probably see from my videos that I'm trying to stay with the same frame right now. Partially because I just think it would be cool to have the first few built on the same frame, and also because when it comes to learning curves, I guess I'm used to, getting the most out of anything I'm learning from the beginning. So the next after this will be a tricopter. And the tricopter will also be based on the same frame format. And here you see a dead cat conversion, which I've now converted into a Y. So this will be the standard Y with the tilt rotor on the back. I'm not sure what this will fly with. This might fly with the NASA. Generally, all of my first flights have been with the NASA to prove the airframe. And then I've stepped up both on the HEX and a quad that I have with the APM. I may try the Pixel Hawk next. I'm not certain. So then, once I'm successful with the tricopter, then I want to go with 8 motors on a quad. So I'm going to take a second H100 that I've purchased, and I've cut the landing gear off. Then I'll be able to put these bell type motors, one on top and one on bottom. And I have a quad, which isn't in the shot right now, but then I will have satisfied my curiosity with quite a few platforms. Once all these things are flying, then I can start understanding the nuances of programming, say, some of the other boards, the multi-Wiis, or things of that nature, which require sketches. And it'll give me many more platforms to try to understand what it is that I'm doing. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot. Anybody new to Garage Pilot, stick around because these guys have a lot of good information. They're not shy about telling you how they feel about things, about the hobby, and that's actually good. In my experience in flight, and I've flown an awful lot of things, it's really good to have that other point of view. Maybe somebody's unhappy or upset or just angry with something that they're doing, or maybe somebody is just completely in love with something that they're doing, and that makes for good that makes for good understanding. So again, Garage Pilots, thanks a lot. As you can see, I've got this Turnigy 3-cell 500 mAh, which I'm going to use to move this hex around. At first I was a little concerned about this strap holding up this big heavy battery, but it'll do for the time being. This is going to end up with a battery tray. I do not recommend this. Flying indoors is always dicey. I'm using this APM, and I tell you, it's very stable. There goes our indicator. We're armed. So there you have it.